Hello and welcome back to the channel. So this is just a short video today to give a big thanks to the community for two reasons. And number one, we reached 3,000 subscribers last week. So a huge thanks to everyone who's subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Go hit that button right now. And number two, we've now reached 9 channel members. So a big shout out to all of those members. Kitty Unlisted, Yeet Yee or Yeet Y, however that's pronounced, Zolt Dukaney, Fight Hard Mobile Gaming, Tim Alston, David Schell, Von Rummelsdorf, Rich's Random Retro Reviews, and of course Mike. So a massive shout out to all of you. Your contributions have just bought the latest device for the channel, an Amstrad Pen Pad PDA600. That's a mouthful, isn't it? And that's what we're going to have a look at today. For those of you who've been following my Ditching a Smartphone live stream, you'll remember that I mentioned in my last one that I came across a copyright issue involving this. That's right, the sound I use for my intro, which of course is just the sound of a modem. That issue has now been resolved because it is of course public domain sound as it's a functional noise, but I have put a link to the copyright claiming song below should you want to have a listen. If you want to see how I'm getting on in life without a smartphone, there'll be an update on the 2nd of April. It's a Tuesday, I moved it forward from the Monday just because it's a bank holiday Monday here, and I intend to be in the pub. So let's get on and unbox our PDA600. So let's take a look inside this box. I've cut the address label off for obvious reasons, but we'll get my trusty letter opener out and just get in. So here, carefully. Little note to say thanks. So it did say that it was in poor condition. It's quite sticky, but we all know I have a solution to that. Let's get rid of the box. What have we got? A piece of plastic. The door. So this is snapped off. I'm going to just glue that back in place at some point. Otherwise the screen looks good. Let's just open the battery case. Looks good. And that's a massive backup battery. Oh. So that's a massive backup battery door for a 2032, having just read that. So I need 3 AA's. Give me one moment. And we're back. Let's pop these bad boys in. Let's see if it'll turn on. Oh, there was a sound. And we have life. The contrast on the screen isn't particularly good, but perhaps there's a setting for that. That's the stylus. And that's a blank for a memory card, presumably an expansion card. Screen. Oh, there we go. I can see that, but it's not showing up very well for you. I've got a language selection. So we'll go English. And then this is a calibration. Place pen in center of each box. See, hear the beep. That's it. That's it. We're going to be a little bit out because I couldn't put it in the center. It does seem to be a slight dead spot. We'll leave the date as it is. 1993 sounds good. And we'll call it the 6th. Oh, the 5th. Nah. That'll do. So I'm going to leave that there for the moment. I need to clean this up as it's very sticky, so I'm going to go find some hand gel, as we know that that's the best thing to use to remove this sticky film. And then we'll be back. So it's cleaned up quite nicely. I've quickly done some training. I've not actually trained all the letters yet, but I just wanted to show you a couple of things. The first is, and probably my favorite bit about this, is the notepad itself. So on the notepad, of course, you can write whatever you want. It's easy to add a new page. You simply press the new page button and it adds one like this. And deleting them is very straightforward. You simply drag it off to the side after selecting the edge. There's also a to-do list, a calendar, an address book, a calculator, and a couple of other bits and bobs which we'll look at in much more detail in a future video. In the meantime, I'm going to finish off cleaning this up and get these bits glued together, so hopefully I can use it in the real world. So since filming the unboxing, I've been having a bit of a play with the pen pad, and I have to say it's an excellent organizer. It still needs a little bit of work. I've not glued this edge on yet, and so I can't use the front cover, but once I've done that, there will of course be a full review. So don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss that. If any of you know where I might be able to find the communication software for it, or any add-on software, I did read that it's possible to get a spreadsheet for it, then please pop a comment below, as I've been struggling to find any. I've even struggled finding an online manual. The only one I could find is in French, and I'm not exactly fluent. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you've really enjoyed this video, consider becoming a member, and you too will get a shout out, a nice sticker, and the pleasure of knowing that you're supporting the channel directly. I'll be back soon with a review of the Clie 300, the first of the Clie range. As always, my name's Hugh. This is Handheld Computing. Thanks for watching.